Alright, I'm gonna play some Heroes of the Storm for you guys. We're gonna just play a bot match with AI allies and opponents just to show off the game. So we'll kick here, and right now there's a group of, if I go back real quick and go to rewards, once I get level 10, I'll unlock a new hero rotation slot, which is basically a free rotation. So I'll get an additional free rotation hero. And the free rotation heroes currently are ETC, or Elite Torn Chieftain, Jim Raynor, Tychus, Uther, Tyrael, Zagara, and the one I don't have unlocked, I believe... oh, it's Rhaegar. Because I looked at the list of free heroes, I know Rhaegar is the last free hero. I just have to unlock that slot and he'd be available, but I don't have that slot yet. However, even though Zagara is a free hero this week, I do own her. I have played quite a bit of her. And I own Moradin, but we're going to play some Zagara because I love her. And the match is going to start and we'll get into it. I'm loading it. I'm so sorry. That was really cheesy. Here we go. Alright, so my first talent, I think I'm going to go bottom lane. But the first talent, I like to take either of these two. I think for this, I'm going to go with this one. It makes it so my E now spawns 3 Roachlings instead of 2. Let me go over my abilities real quick. So I have my passive. It's I can place the passive myself. It spawns this little thing, and it spawns creep, and it grows slowly outward. And it'll give me vision, so I can put it in the bush, say, right there, and I can now see in that bush. And I rapidly gain pods, so I can pretty much just keep placing them, and generally, as long as I steadily place the creep, I'll have them, usually. Now, what it does is it increases the movement of me and my creeps, and I believe I gain health regen from it. And then I have this ability, which is it summons rolling Balians, which fly around and attack my opponent. Then I have my W, which is Hunter Killer, which I spawn a Hydralisk. It attacks, and then I have this, which drops the Roachlings. Now that's the ability I buffed. And I can get the kill on him. Turn on to Lily. Now, CSing, unlike LoL or Dota, is a lot less important in this game because you don't get CS as long as it dies around you. You get experience. There's no gold in the game, so there's no need for it. Only thing good is you get your XP contribution from helping kill a minion as long as you tag it before it dies. And then and then you push your lane, of course, which is always good in certain situations. Sometimes you don't want to push your lane. I'm gonna kill her. Let me just fill this area up with creep. Creeping in your windows and all over your map. Hide your kids, hide your enemy champions. Cause I'm gonna see you, bitch. I'm gonna cap these, and then most champions have mounts, but Zagara has wings, so I just fly on over, and I'm gonna cap this other one. I get my next talent. For this talent, I like to go in Venom. Other good choices are if you want to go for an AoE like push comp or minion jungle camps, you'd probably go for Medusa's Blades just for an AoE, more AoE. Or you can just go like this, it adds a poison to your basic attack. But Envenom is a lot of poison damage, so I can burn someone down with it. And I'll show you how much damage exactly it does. If I do it to him, that green bar right there that you just saw is the damage it does. It deals it slowly over time. And if someone's low health and I do it to him, I pop it on them, and then even if they run behind the tower, they usually die. They have to get to this fountain right here in enough time in order to heal from the dot damage. So that's the only way for them to deal with that. And in normal PvP, it has got me several first bloods and a couple kills. Let me place this down, and then we'll go down into the mine. I'm going to stop Lily real quick and do a bunch of damage before we enter the mine, and then Baneling her. Why am I mounting up? That's stupid. I do have another talent here. And for this one, I like Rapid Incubation. It's the logical choice, in my opinion, for this. What it does is it allows me to press it, and I channel, and it'll heal me. And not only heal me, but it will also gain mana. And that, what you just saw, if it comes out in the video, was a ping spike where the game doesn't know what's happening, so it just kind of freezes the game. Now this map we're playing is the mines map, and we go down into the mines and collect skulls. If at the end of when we kill the boss and all the skulls have been collected, whoever has the most skulls has the biggest creep. It summons a creep, a giant monster for each team, and the one with the most skulls has the stronger monster. So we'll do that, and I'm gonna incubate real quick, gain some more mana. This allows you to stay in lane for longer periods of time. Now there's all 5 of them right here actually, so I'm gonna do some of this, maybe do that. Now I'm gonna want to get out of here because Muradin will probably kill me, and I'm dead. Fortunately, the bot allies didn't react to that situation. And fortunately, Tychus collected enough skulls in that from the drop to get us the bigger minion, 5743. Now, the numbers arbitrary. It doesn't matter how much you beat them by. As long as you beat them by 1, your creature will always be a certain amount stronger than your enemies. You either have the stronger minion or the weaker minion. You don't have a stronger minion based on if you collected 100 skulls. 57 over 43 is better than, is the same amount, the same strength of creature as if you collected 100 skulls over your opponent. Poison him. Hopefully get this kill down. Unfortunately, my cooldowns are up, and he's gonna stick around like a dumb bot. Blow up from that. Let me put some creep down. I'm gonna stay here and deal with the enemy golem. This is the weaker one, by the way. I'm gonna leave me on base attack, and this is the stronger one. See, you can tell there's this tiny. Ours is big. That's what she said. This is our ultimates. For this demonstration, I'm going to show you this ultimate. This ultimate is basically a ring where she puts it on the ground and then it swallows people for a short time and they can't be damaged. But it does damage to them and it keeps them out of the fight for a short while. I am going to show you the neatest network, which I can put down, let's say here. And then I'll hearth back to base. And this is a good way to get health because these things, I put one in base and I can click it and I enter it. Now I can exit at a different one just by clicking, and I exit there. I can have up to 4 of these on the map. Now I think there's a bug with the mine on this map where if you put one in the mine, it doesn't activate in between. I'll check that out. I think they may have fixed that bug, but I'll have to check. I believe he will die. Yep, there we go. That's why I take the poison. They run and I can't catch up, so I just let him die from the poison. For this talent, I'm going to choose Groove Spines, which increases the W, which is my highest damage ability. It's, well, not necessarily highest damage. Actually, I think it is the... No, if they get hit by the E does higher damage. But the W is the most reliable damage, and if I take this, increases the damage. So it went from 124 to 149. And its range is increased. And that 149, it's only like a 20 increase, but that's each attack that the Hydralisk does. See, it attacks, so every time it's going to do 149, 149, 149, as you see from this yellow number. It just crit for 154. I don't know if that's a crit, maybe it's just a higher damage bite, but it does damage nonetheless. Now, as you see, it's out. This turret is out of ammo. This is a base. Bases do shoot at you, unlike in like LoL or Dota. But and one thing, you can use your abilities on turrets and buildings in general, and they have an ammo. See, when that red symbol pops up, it runs out of ammo. I think I'm gonna get this camp and show you that mechanic. Let me put one of my Nidius what is it? Yeah, Nidius network. Now I have mana, so I am going to Hydralisk him, drop an E, and then Q. Maybe put one of these down. Why not? Another ping spike. As you can see by the symbol, your connection experience high latency, and your gameplay experience may be less than ideal. But I believe that's just because it's an alpha and their server is far away from my location, or just running on like high overload. It is an alpha, that's what they're testing for. They only have one server so that they can have an exclusive amount of people that is heavy for the network. That way it's power down. I'm just gonna take this. Unlike in LoL, if the turret starts attacking you, you have to get out of range in order for it to stop attacking you. However, in this game, if you're in range of a turret, it will always attack a minion first. So if you get in range, it'll peg you twice, and the minions come into range, it'll switch to the minions, which is quite good. I'm going to back off to choose a talent. Alright, this is a good talent right here. This is the one I choose. This one increases the number of banelings, so it basically doubles the damage of the Q. That's not the one I choose. I choose this ability right here. This, on creep, I get increased movement speed if I choose this, and this, it gives me a shield. But I like this, it gives this one 2 charges, so I can summon 2 Hydralisks on someone, as you see there, instead of just 1. Because it's one of my most reliable forms of damage, it works really well. I am going to go back to base real quick, just to get some mana. And this is how easy this character can move around the battlefield if you choose that ultimate. See, I'm gonna like pop up on these guys. Well, that might not be a good idea. I am going to heal real quick and do the same. They went to the mine, so I'm going to wait a bit and then I'll place one of these and follow. I don't want to pop right on top of them while they're doing something, so. Oh, well, I guess they don't need me. But I'll fly over here. Nah. My allies left, so they don't need my help. I'm going to leave the mines and continue my push. I'm going to put another network up here. Come here, Bella. Valley Poo. Their golem is dying so fast. Its health bar right here. I'm getting hit. Oh, it's just fuck here. Our golem is taking a beating and still doing fine. I'm gonna, in the middle of combat, why not? There's a triple kill for me. As the kills, you don't have kills per se. As long as you help with the kill, you get a takedown. The bots were doing really well on my team that game. But that's a win for us, and I'll show the experience system. Alright, so you have individual character level. Max character level for like any character, which Zagara, for instance, right now is 10, and so I'm 4 out of 10. I believe it's 40 for player level. I believe. So don't take that as guaranteed, but. We can look at stats, and it shows the stats. I had 1 death, 15 takedowns, 6 mechanics, which I'm not exactly sure what mechanics are, but I'll find out soon enough, I guess. Alright, I'm going to do one more video, but I'm going to make it a separate video, and I'll see you then.